My Journey, a reporter's diary of events from across the country, showing every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. only on GBC.
Good evening and welcome to My Journey on GBC 24 and on GTV. My name is Beatrice Senadju. Imagine living in a community without electricity for years, no motorable roads and hospital for the sick. This is the story of Kewunor, a fishing community in Ada. The story behind the community makes living in the city too cool. On my journey today, I will take you on a walk through Kewunor. This is Kewunor, a fishing community in Ada. Kewu means sand or a settlement on sand. Due to the sand, walking around presents a challenge, especially to the visitor. I have reported on deprived communities, but I was amazed at the story behind Kewunor. The journey from Big Ada to Kewunor is about an hour by road. It has a population of over 500 and is surrounded by the sea and a river. The road from Ada Fort to Azizanya, another fishing community, is not motorable, so a traveler is faced with two choices: either travel by canoe or journey on foot. The team chose the latter. The reason: no life jackets available. Halfway through the journey, the team had to use a bridge across the Volta River, but the only bridge leading to the community had collapsed. This means I had no other option than to travel by canoe to Kewunor. Sitting on the hardboard serving as seats in the canoe, I started praying for my safety as no member of the team had a life jacket on. I kept on wondering how the people of Kewunor have been able to cope with this situation for decades. Walking to Kewunor, I observed that sanitation was not the best from Azizanya to Kewunor. Heaps of refuse were spotted at vantage points in the community. Most of the houses here have palm fronds serving as fence walls. I was told the land occupied by inhabitants was given to the people of Kewunor by the people of Ada, hence building permanent structures is not advisable. Mr. Stephen Jinado has lived in Kewunor for the past 50 years.
The
water bill is high, and this has led to the increase in the price of a bucket of water. So we have no option than to fetch water from the river.
Kewunor lacks basic amenities like hospitals, accessible roads, places of convenience and portable water. The only tap in the community works only when there is power at Azizanya. I was told a bucket of water sells for 30 pesos and bigger bucket sells between 60 to 80 pesos. In terms of education, there is only one school, Maranatha Community Basic School, which was until recently up to the primary level but is now up to JHS 3. Some of the classes take place under trees, and the school's first batch of only 5 students will be writing the BECE this year. The school has neither a library nor playground. The children play on the small park on the school's premises. Sandra Sokpo complained about inadequate teachers.
We have so many problems in the town. The first one is the bridge. We are in between 2 rivers, so it's like we need a bridge to cross before coming to the town. And secondly, we need a computer lab for the students. We need a pipe, and then we the youth in the community, we are lack of job. There is no job in the town.
Kewunor has had no electricity, but I was told few houses now have electricity. I chanced upon these children learning in the dark. One of them will be writing the BECE.
I want them to bring lights to the community so that it can help us to learn our books. Now that we are in the final years, we don't have any light to study. We are just using the old lanterns, which sometimes also our books also burns.
I want them to give us light for our studies so that we may be able to concentrate on our learning to pass our exam.
The main occupation of the people is fishing, but lately the fishermen complain of low catch. They say some foreigners use light in fishing, and that poses a challenge.
We cannot preserve the fish we catch from the sea because of the absence of power. For now, we only smoke the fish for sale.
The use of electricity in fishing poses a problem to us because our husbands go a-fishing and return with empty nets.
On my way back to Begada, I started reflecting on the challenges faced by people living in places such as Kewunor, and that for me explains the attraction of the bright lights in the big cities. Hopefully, stories like this will get the authorities concerned to fix the problems in such communities. Beatrice Senadju, GBC 24, Kewunor. There is an adage that life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Such is the case of Kewunor. As journalists, we will always do our best to bring stories of this nature into the spotlight. I leave it to your judgment. And this is where we draw the curtains on my journey today. Join us same time next week. Enjoy the rest of the news.